That is good banter.
And we are rocking Timmy.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode, dare we say it, 99 of the Good Banter podcast.
We couldn't shit the bed.
We
couldn't
surely
shit the bed. Unless something happens where maybe a Christmas... eat too much turkey.
Christmas massacre. Some sort of Christmas massacre. The sphincter's starting to tighten. We can see the 100th episode. But
Patreon launch.
It's
going to be big.
It's going to be huge. But first of all, we're going to get through episode 99, but we have got a lot to talk about. First of all, probably worth mentioning. Bit of an apology.
Yes.
Look, my wife Tammy, she's a loyal listener
And a lovely lady.
Beautiful wife. Great mother. And I do often wonder whether she's listening for enjoyment or just checking that I'm not embarrassing the family name. I
reckon it's probably
It's definitely the latter. And look, I'll be the first to admit we've said probably some fairly horrific stuff over the first 98 episodes.
It's all, we put a bit of mayo on. It's all for entertainment purposes.
Yeah, it's just, we're just having some, it's good banter. And
I'm glad my wife doesn't listen.
So far, she hasn't mentioned anything, but she did suggest that maybe we might have gone a bit hard on the dog last episode.
Poor little Elsie did. Off the top, it was a bit harsh. I think I even listened back and I thought, maybe
might have gone a bit hard because what you couldn't hear as a listener was about 2 meters off to the side. We've got this baby gate.
You usually put it at the bottom of the stairs to stop the kids climbing up, or at the top of the staircase. So the
baby doesn't tumble down the old staircase. But we've got it stopping the dog from basically fucking the entire house. So it only fucks part of the house. So
just your living quarters.
Yeah, just the living quarters. And what you couldn't hear or see is, as a listener, was the fucking dog just rattling away on that fucking fence, just hanging over there like a fucking lunatic trying to get out of prison to get out there and commit some more crime.
Someone.
To real fucking shiv someone. And so we had that rattling away. So that's why some of you might have heard us say, fuck up Elsie and that sort of stuff. But
it's a bit harsh.
Yeah.
The knee and the kidneys, I went up. That was mayo, though. There's no way I'd do that.
You wouldn't need a dog with it. Just
no
a little,
way.
Just at the chest, if anything.
I will give Elsie something, though. I reckon she's fucking better behaved than what Milne was on fucking Saturday night.
Yeah.
Christ.
He was...
and a few of the Bantitos.
Yeah,
there are a shitload of Bantitos at the HSD Cricket Club Saturday night
out in Hampton Park. And one thing that really stood out, if you were to say something that covered all Banditos have met so far, it's they're fairly heavy drinkers. These guys were fucking poleaxed.
And poleaxed, mate, because I got there early, you were doing another gig. I turned up and literally it was like 7 Elsies had just come at me. Milne was pissing on my leg, fucking his son was bloody barking. I had to run into the canteen to fucking save myself to get away. So I will say that maybe we've got to look at Elsie as she's not an annoying dog. She's just a massive good banner fan.
Just a Bantito.
Bantito. She's a big Bantito.
Yeah. But we had a fucking ball out at that cricket club.
Good.
They were fucking wild. That's a wild old club. Because the game got called off. Probably the only game in Victoria that got called off because the weather was absolutely
beautiful.
Perfect. But for some reason,
I think they're in a swamp playing or something.
Yeah, they made the mistake of building their cricket oval on a lake or something because the weather's been fantastic, but their game the pitch was still wet. So I don't know what the fuck's going on there. There's obviously some drainage issues.
They haven't played a home game this year. They said that there's no football there, so the council says, fuck it, it's just a cricket ground.
Yep.
And it could be someone with the same view of cricket as you, Tommy, where the council just go, cricket's shit.
Yep.
So they don't mow it. They don't mow it in winter. So they let it. It was like bloody raging forest in
But it still shouldn't affect it being wet, should it? Like, why is it
Well,
wet?
I think the moisture doesn't dry out because the grass was so long and it sort of turns. And the mowers, they couldn't get the bloody big mowers on there. It's like there's massive ruts and divots.
Yeah,
and,
it's a real home ground advantage down there.
So what they did, they had to. They all bought. They said, "Oh, we mowed it a few weeks ago." I said, "What? You got to ride on lawnmower?" I said, "No, we all came down with the bloody the hand mowers.
They all had it.
They all had a crack.
Jesus,
because the council do not give a fuck. They said they were on Channel 7.
They're on Channel 7.
Yeah, they said Channel 7 came down and did an expose
about them mowing their own
mowing
their own lawns. I wouldn't want
City of Casey Council is.
Yeah, just from what I saw down there, I wouldn't want to. I don't know who rang Channel 7, but I'd want to be keeping the press as far away from that fucking club as humanly possible.
Yeah, if the press were there Saturday night, I reckon there could have been
the joint down.
Could have been some issues. But wasn't that funny? And thanks to all the Bantitos, I can't remember. We can't remember all your names.
We can't remember any of your names, to be honest. To
be honest,
just a lovely bunch of blokes.
Oh,
just wide-eyed, bushy-tailed, just up and about, really just enjoying life, enjoying the podcast.
Loving the podcast. You said that you were on stage and one of them whispered, "Oh, there's his fucked finger."
Yeah, it's a weird feeling, because they know everything. Sometimes you feel like we're just talking into this camera and
into this abyss.
It's just going into cyberspace. But you forget that there's people out there listening. And as I said, I was holding my board and I saw a guy go, "Oh yeah, look, there's his fucked finger," and they'll make a comment about you. Fucking hell, you are a bit hairy, and you're like, "Oh, all right, come on, mate."
Yeah, they wanted to do the Dexies. They wanted to do Dexies. But it was looking from the stage. There was like they had chairs to the right, chairs to the left, and there was a big walkway down the middle. Well, it was clear to see that the Bantitos were on the left, because it was like people were like really enjoying the show, sitting there like laughing very politely, a few neat. Jesus, it was like zombie apocalypse.
Oh mate,
on
the
up and down.
left
side, there were fucking beers getting spilt. There was, there was no vomit at this stage. But there was some blokes whose posture was sort of leaning to the left, and they were. One bloke said, "The back of my head hurts because I've been laughing so much." I've never really heard anyone's back of their head. Maybe. I don't know what's happened there.
Just fallen over,
but
she was a wild old night down the.
She was a ripper.
Snake pit. I tell you what, and I don't like. Mate, I fucking hate cricket, but if the snake pit, if I knew about that back when I was in my early 20s, I reckon I would have signed up, because that was a fun old fucking joint down
for
the
a cricket club. That was great.
And by sounds of it, they don't play a lot of cricket either. Which why would you? Why would you when you're having that much fun?
Yeah, fuck that.
So, we have plenty to talk about. I got a few. I got plenty to talk about. All right, how's this one? Have you ever come across this one?
All right.
So, Friday night, I got asked to do a gig at the Melton Fire Brigade.
Okay, Melton. Yep.
Melton,
never done a fire brigade myself. Is it? Is it your buff?
No.
Buff sort of calendar type fire people, the ones who get paid, the ones who, save me, help me.
No, it was a weird sort of setup. So I don't know much about the politics of this shit, but something happened between the CFA and
the MFB.
Yeah, MFB, I think. And there's a bit going on. So there's a bit of politics I didn't want to get involved in. But that's,
I think they shell out all the pyros, the blokes who are wanking over the fires.
Okay.
They're all hanging around the CFA, I think. I think they maybe filter out the blokes who, get rock hard. Get erections over the fire. They sort of get kicked out and end up at the CFA masturbating when they set a national park on fire.
Is a pyro, is it a sexual thing? Surely you're not sitting there jerking off lighting a fire.
Well, some are.
Or is it just
I'd call myself a pyro, not to the point where I'm erect when I see a naked flame, but I do like, throwing some shit on a fire and feeling the heat and looking at it burn.
Yeah, I think there's a difference between liking an open fire and jerking off when you light up a fucking forest.
Yeah. Oh, there's definitely a difference.
Yeah, quite
but
a
there
word
are
of difference.
stages of pyromaniac.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Anyway,
how erect do you get when you see a naked flame?
Anything naked.
Yeah.
But no, not overly. But anyway, so this isn't so much about that. It's about, I did feel a bit funny. He said, when he contacted me, he said, what do I? He said, "What do you charge?" And I was like, is it? Is this a charity? Is it like what? Like, is it a? It's not real. It's a Christmas party. I'm sure
they're all volunteers.
Yeah, they're all volunteers. But are they paying for this, or would the government pay for their Christmas party, or like who's?
It's tough.
I just wish I knew who was paying. But anyway, I went pretty much
top dollar.
Nah, yeah. I said fuck them.
Fuck
in the end, yeah. I just said fuck it. I'm taking these guys to Browntown.
Yep.
No, I did it about half price.
Okay.
But what you got to remember, they don't know I'm doing it for half price. They just think that's the price.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they don't. So anyway, so they're getting a good price, but maybe they don't know they're getting a good price. So I've turned up, sat down. And they're paying me at the end of the show, obviously. So I'm sitting there chatting to the guy, lovely guy. We're talking shop, and I don't know whether it was in.
Is he? How old's this bloke?
He's
sort of,
maybe
in a wheelchair.
Maybe
or has he
50.
Got a walking frame?
No, he'd be 50. 50, and he looks pretty buff.
Yep.
Coaches. I don't know what was going down there because they're also an athletics team. Like they're these young kids from athletics that were part of the. I didn't really understand what was going on, to be honest. But anyway, I was there to put on a show, and he sat me down. And has this ever happened to you before? He said, I said, mate, who have you had in the past? Just to try and get a vibe, because you don't want to hear that. We had Chris Rock, but fuck, he struggled.
Yeah,
you don't want to. You want to hear they had someone shit or you just want to get an idea for who they've had in the past.
Yep.
And anyway, it's a good conversation starter. And he said, well, we haven't had a lot of comedy, but last year we had David Parkin. I said, yeah.
Well, he was known to be very motivational. But he'd be losing his motivation, wouldn't he? He'd be.
Nah, apparently not. Apparently he was fantastic.
He's great.
But what he did say was, we had David Parkin, and once he got here, and he was going to charge us, but once he got here and saw what we all did, and he just said, no, I'm not taking money for this. And he did it for free.
I don't like this guy.
So I'm just sitting there going.
He's angling.
Okay. And then he said, I said, who else? He said, we had Sheedy. Yeah. He came down and he was great.
He tried to rip off fucking 30,000 fucking books.
No, he said he donated his time.
Jesus,
and I was like, fuck, mate.
Nah, I'm not liking this guy.
No, the guy was a good guy, but and I don't know whether it was his angle or but geez, I bloody I felt, mate, do I just jump on and say, look, you're right, you guys do a fucking work, you're doing God's work, you're out there saving lives,
getting
and what am I telling a couple of dick jokes? So mate, take the money.
As long as the dick jokes are about watching the fire.
Yeah,
they'd love your dick jokes.
Yeah, so anyway, I didn't do it. I just sort of pretended it didn't happen and took me cash. Am I wrong?
Yeah, well, no, you're fine, mate. Fine. How'd the gig go? Run us through the gig.
It was a tougher sort of gig, but but they were good. They were good folk.
Stuttering. When you start stuttering for 20 seconds before you're telling someone how the gig's going, it's not going great.
They were good folk. They were lovely folk. It was just a tougher setup. There weren't a heap of people there. Everyone, I told everyone we're going to kick off in a couple of minutes. Can everyone please come up the front?
And they didn't listen.
Not only did they not come up the front, they
went further.
Went further back. I just couldn't for the life of me. But look, and she was. Look, I worked hard, but they appreciated at the end. But I was just, but it's my Friday night. I'm away from the family.
Mate, you got a family, mate.
Got to pay the bills.
Yeah, mate. I mean, you've done a lot of stuff. You can't say no to anything. But I don't think he should put the old guilt trip of the he donated his time. He donated his time.
And he probably didn't mean that. He probably didn't mean to say that. But it just it just makes you feel like a bit of an arsehole. But anyway, that's me. So what?
Good, mate. No, you're right to take the cash, mate.
You got to. Sometimes you got to take the cash.
I don't know what are kinder fees, mate. Are they? Is there any chance you could just turn up to Kinder and go, "Oh, sorry guys, Harry, he's my third born, and any chance you could just
bad
donate."
Timing. Harry had his last day of Kinder today, so that's 1, 2, 3 kids, all done. No more Kinder. You know what comes out next year?
Fucking school.
No, free Kinder.
Oh,
Everyone's getting fucking free kinder next year.
Jesus Christ. That's
Fucking everybody.
We're going to have another kid.
Just to get the free kinder.
Just to make the most of it.
But then they'll bring it back in 4 years.
Look out. Well, school, like what are school uniforms and books costing these days?
I'll be honest, mate. I don't do a lot of that side of it.
Yeah, I wouldn't think you'd be big on that stuff. Do you know the kids are? What school do the kids go to? Any idea? Don't say it on the podcast.
No, I won't say it on the podcast.
No,
but anyway, so
there you go, mate.
There you go. So free kinder. Anyone who's got kids out there,
yeah,
buddy,
but don't,
get into it.
Anyone out there trying to stitch Tommy up, mate? Come on, he's a family man. He's got to pay the bills.
Got to pay the bills. So, do you want me to go another quick one, and then we'll get into your story, or do you want to?
Maybe I'll get into this because it involves you, so you're going to be in it as well, all right?
Okay.
So,
Yep.
I mean, let's not hog it. I mean, you got off to a weak start with the CFA stuff, but
mate, I just thought putting myself. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
No,
so,
fair call.
All right. So last Wednesday, got a gig booked.
Yep.
I'm running a gig out at Macawba Tavern out in Belgrave. It's a lovely little venue. Belgrave's a nice leafy suburb. It's a good, but technically it's not my gig. Okay,
no.
So another bloke who we know was contacted by them and said, "Oh, we want to put on a comedy night.
Yep.
Do you know anyone who can organise and find comedians?" He thought, "All right, no worries. I'll give Evo a buzz."
Yep.
And this happened. Firstly, this happened at about October. Maybe September last year.
Yep.
I thought they want to do their first comedy night. They've reopened. Let's make it happen. I said, Scotty, no worries, champ. Let's bloody do it.
Hang on.
That's
my sister. Go over a call because I think her husband might have had a win on the horses today. So I thought I'd give her a call.
Yeah, give her a call. Was he just a raging gambler?
No, he's a trainer.
Oh, trainer.
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. So,
nice. There you go.
See how that
So
goes,
Monday races probably.
Not the highest.
Bumfuck nowhere somewhere.
Yeah. But anyway, still, win's a win.
4 horses in the bloody field.
A win's a win.
Oh, well, good on you, mate.
Yep.
No, what's his name again?
Big Heath.
Big Heath.
Yep.
Yeah, Big Heath. Big Heath.
He's a fucking big boy.
Bigger than you.
He used to grab, he's one of those guys that put the horses in the in that barrier thing, but he used to grab 2.
Oh, right. Jesus.
2 horses.
Fucking oath.
He's a big, strong.
Because usually they need 2 to grab them around the hindquarters and fucking ram them in there. But Big Heath said, fuck that.
No, he's just to grab him by the balls and just fucking lead him in there. Yeah. No, he's a big boy.
Oh, fuck, I wouldn't mind meeting him. He sounds...
No, he's strong as an
ox.
ox.
He could throw me in the fucking barriers and just get in there, Evo.
He wouldn't like you one bit.
Oh, I've just got a little ass. Not a big horse ass. But
no.
Anyway, so Scotty's, all right, can you organise an act? I said, no worries. We organise a lineup for November. And I won't say who it is because something pops up.
Yep.
But lineup's all good. It's going to be like maybe Wednesday or the 16th of November. All right?
Yep.
They're good. Tickets are selling well. Things are going great.
Yep.
Anyway.
You don't want to name the headline act?
Oh, no, because something popped up family-wise where he had to cancel.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Had to cancel. So on the Sunday, he says, oh, man, sorry, family emergency. I have to cancel this Wednesday.
Yep.
Shit's gone south.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Shit's gone south. So no worries, mate. I'll let them know. They'll understand.
Yep.
Everything's cool. So then I ring because I'm not dealing with the pub.
No.
Scotty's dealing with the pub.
Yep.
So it's almost like Scotty's the middleman, I'm the side man, and the pub's the other side person.
Yeah, there's too many people involved.
There's too many people involved. I don't know who's running the pub. Are they jerks? Are they good? Are they fucking horses? Who knows? I don't know. So anyway, I say to Scotty, mate, something's come up. Family emergency. I can't do the gig on Wednesday. We're going to have to cancel. He goes, all right, no worries. I'll let the pub know. Sweet. Great. Okay, so that's been cancelled.
So they just cancelled the gig?
Well, they just cancelled because they said they really wanted this act.
Okay.
Really wanted this act. It was on a Sunday. They could let everyone know by Wednesday.
Yep.
We'll postpone.
Because I would have thought people have put that time aside. So
yes.
I'm of the opinion you're better off trying to get another act. But that's just me.
But as I said, I'm
don't shoot the messenger.
Don't shoot the messenger. I'm not dealing with the pub. That's what I would have done.
I'm assuming from that saying,
don't shoot.
Some arsehole actually once shot a fucking messenger. Imagine
arsehole.
that.
Yeah, like, hey, Robbo, I saw your wife banging the mailman. He goes, what the fuck? Whoa! And then they go, oh, what have you done, Robbo?
Yeah.
You shot the messenger. He wasn't the one fucking your wife, mate.
And now your mate's dead.
Yeah.
Now your
Best man at your wedding.
Your wife's gone and your mate's dead.
Your wife's fucking the postie. Your mate who you're confiding in's gone.
And you're about to do fucking 30 years hard time. So you haven't helped yourself here, Robbo. Yeah. A more relevant saying would be don't abuse the runner.
That's
you
not
like
bad.
that?
That's a good
Look,
footy.
mate, don't abuse the runner.
Hey, don't abuse the runner, mate.
Because remember, everyone used to abuse the runner. Get fucked.
Fuck off.
Yeah, fuck off. I'm trying to chase. I'm fucking Miami's fucked.
Fuck me, mate.
I'm just the runner, mate.
Mate, don't abuse the runner. So that's not bad. Good in a footy sense.
Yeah, don't abuse the runner.
Maybe you could bring it in.
Yeah,
nice.
I might get T-shirts,
let's
mate.
Try it. Yeah,
don't abuse the runner.
Yeah, well, this has been going for 3 years, and we've been speaking about getting T-shirts. I don't.
Yeah,
we're getting those made up.
We're not getting T-shirts.
No, not at all. Don't abuse the runner. Maybe get T-shirts saying "Remember the fucking batteries."
Remember the batteries.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Don't forget the batteries.
Don't forget the batteries. So there we go. All right, so I'm not dealing with the pub, so Scotty go. All right, we'll postpone.
We've established that.
We'll postpone, and all right, so things settle down for a week and a half, and then the pub starts going to Scotty. He goes, can we rebook? Can we rebook this act? And I said, all right, I'll. Still, though, I don't want to fucking hassle him. It's a big thing that's happened. Family wise, I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to cramp his style. I don't want to get on top of him. So,
yeah.
So I'm like, oh, Scotty, mate. I think I spoke to him. He said, I'm all over the shop. The act said, I'm all over the shop. I said, mate, I'm not. Scotty, I'm not going to hassle him.
He's got more important things.
To worry about than a gig up at Macawba Tavern. Beautiful tavern.
99 years old.
99.
Oh, we're 99 episodes in.
That's it, mate.
Small world.
So he goes, all right, no worries. Forget about that act. Let's try and book someone else. I said, all right, I can do that for you, Scotty Balls. So locked in Dave Thornton.
Oh, Thorn Balls.
What
a guy. What a good guy.
What a great guy. And so Thorno's locked in for Wednesday the 14th of December. Just gone. Wednesday just gone. Obviously last week.
Yep.
And thought Nelson twins, they're always bugging me. Get us a gig. I said, all right. I'll fucking ram them down, fucking bottom dollar.
Yep.
I go, all right, fellas, jump up, you're on. I thought, fuck, I'll just MC it just to keep, I've got to go set the sound gear up.
Yep, fair enough.
Macawba Tavern, it is happening. Tickets are selling all right, although I'm not dealing with the pub. Never spoken, don't know who runs the pub.
You're not dealing with the pub?
I'm not dealing with the pub.
Should have mentioned that earlier.
I'm dealing with Scotty.
Yeah, okay.
Okay? I said I'm not dealing with the pub.
No, I was joking. You fucking brought it up every fucking about 100 times.
Well, I just need to get it over the line because usually I do deal with the pub.
Yeah, it's
just
point.
Weird. It's weird. Like, Anyway, did I mention I'm not dealing with the pub?
You're not dealing with the pub.
Not dealing with the pub.
You should have dealt with the pub.
Should have dealt with the pub. Who runs the pub? Don't know. Not dealing with them. Anyway, so day comes. I thought I'll just touch base with the pub because I'm not dealing with them. Okay. So I ring the owner of the pub. And
I thought you weren't dealing with the pub.
I wasn't. I am today, though.
Okay.
It's the day of the gig.
Yeah.
I thought I got to deal with the pub.
So how long have you had the pub's number for?
Or
the contact number?
Well, fuck. I don't know. It might have been sent in an email.
I reckon you should have been dealing with the pub earlier.
Well, I should have said to Scotty, mate, you call your jets, I'll deal with the pub.
Yeah.
Because I don't know who runs a pub.
Yeah, you got to have contact with the pub.
I should have had contact with the pub. So it's all third-hand information. So I ring the lady who's at the pub. I said, hi. What was her name? Fuck, can't remember. Anyway.
That's all right.
Anyway, it's all good. I'll edit that in. All right. Hey, I'm setting up tonight. I'm going to MC. We've got Thorno, the Nelson twins. What I'll do, I'll get there at 7 to set up and make sure everything's sweet. And I must admit, she didn't really give off an enthusiastic sort of vibe.
Well, I just feel that she hasn't heard jack shit from you, and all of a sudden you're calling it the day of the function. I just think there's got to be a couple of, 2 months out, 1 month. Oh, cock your leg up. Oh, Jesus.
That's wet.
That was wet as the.
That's going to stink
That's
as
as
well.
wet as the cricket oval out in Hampton Park.
Oh, yeah. We're not going to get on the ground today.
Jeepers, that's.
Fuck, that's bad. Oof.
Oh.
What? Yours don't smell. Mine smell.
Nah, mine smell.
Do they?
Yeah, it's a real. Oh, it's not good. But yours is just
I've got no consistency. At least yours always seem like you know what you're
No,
getting.
it's because
with
you're
yours.
always you're only hearing the first fart of the day. Yours that's a mess. That's a meat pie and a Big M. That's a tradies.
What do I have? No, I had.
You're on the tools today.
Yeah, I had banana bread and a
Macca's banana
I've had
bread.
3 coffees.
Yeah, and you just had 2 Red Bulls.
Yeah, I had 2 Red
So
Bulls.
fuck me, what do you expect?
And a banana.
That's just,
I'm all over the joint.
you're trying to. It's just I can't smell it. For the record, I can't smell it.
That's all right. I got a fair whiff.
Well, you farted into the mic, and within a quarter of a second, you had the mic up in your mouth.
Yeah, and these
which I wouldn't recommend.
These little foam things really hold it
just
in.
like they are actually sponges.
Yeah, they are.
So
anyway,
yeah, just be careful there when you're
yeah,
farting into a mic with a little fluffy thing on the end of it.
bit lightheaded, but it was better though than those little punza ones I do.
That was just the whole time I was thinking, I
This
think
is
he's
gonna
going to
be
shit
just-
himself. Yeah.
That's all right. That's
But-
good.
Yeah.
Anyway, so where are we at? So I've rung her. She's not enthusiastic,
No.
which is fair enough because
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, she doesn't know.
Scotty-
You don't have a relationship with
No,
her.
I
You're just
don't.
some bloke that's called up the night of a
Just
gig.
some guy. She
Yeah.
doesn't know if I'm a comedian.
Yep.
She doesn't know if I'm an axe murderer, or
Yep.
she doesn't know if I've got a bloody podcast that's about to hit 100 episodes. She doesn't know that.
No.
She got no idea. I'm sure if I had told her that, she might have been a little more enthusiastic.
Mm.
So I'm sort of getting a vibe. I said to Scotty, I've touched base with her. She didn't sound that enthusiastic. So she goes, yeah, Scotty said, yeah, she can be a bit like that. Okay, all right.
I think
no
before
worries.
farting into the mic, just jumping in,
Mm.
I think we need to maybe warn the listeners. Because remember that if they're not watching this and they're just like, oh, here's a story about, and then just
A few
because
people.
they can't see you holding the mic up. I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
But maybe say, all right, hang on a second, I'm about to fart. Just some sort of fucking prep. They could have their wife sitting there. They just some fucking preparation, some warning that you're about to do something that's pretty fucking rank.
Well, a few people have said, like, when you've dropped your guts into the mic, they've almost swerved off the side of the
so
road.
maybe
We almost need I need to put a little button where we can press a little disclaimer.
yeah, because my farts, at least they're clean, they're clinical, there's rhythm, there's a fucking system to them. Yours is just like a dropped fucking bag of shit. You don't know what's coming next. You don't know what's coming.
I don't know. It's like a fucking mystery bag, mate.
Yeah,
I don't know
so-
what is going on.
So look,
I'm living on the edge here.
Yeah.
I'm not wearing undies either. They could have. I'm free balling.
because I think undies. Well, that doesn't make sense. Oh yeah, because undies would
sort of
would keep everything
condensed.
would keep the arse cheeks together somewhat. But yours are just blowing in the wind.
Oh, it's fucked.
Just
it's
like,
no good. But
yeah.
I reckon, that's good. That'll
So
be
we don't have many rules on this pod, but I think
Yeah.
maybe one should be if we're gonna fart in the mic, maybe
We'll give you a warning.
give you a little warning, give you time to.
What should we say? It's like a safe
We'll just
word.
say we're about to fart into the mic.
Okay.
I don't think we need anything too
right.
cryptic.
Yeah. All right. So anyway,
You're speaking to the pub.
yeah, I'm speaking on the pub. She's not that enthusiastic. Okay, all right, but it's all sweet.
Yep.
We're all right. And I had other things on that day as well. Things were happening. I had to go jizz into a cup again, mate.
Oh, get the. Why are you doing that? Are they keeping the sperm, or are you just
they're
testing the
keeping
sperm?
it. Kristen said, "Don't mention this on the pod," but yeah, it's to try and have a child.
Oh, okay,
So it's a full on, but it's not now. So it's all like my
just
jizz,
down the track, yeah.
just down the track. So Evo jizzes into a cup. They get Kristen's stuff. They put it together, and hopefully,
Yep.
And then they put it in a freezer
Yeah, okay.
and go. And whenever, geez, we want to put it off much longer. I'm fucking 40.
Yeah,
So I'm going to start.
if your farts are coming out of that, I reckon your jizz would just be sort of just falling out.
It's
like
just,
a,
wow, funny. Because you go in there, and I've done it. That's the third time I've done it. And, yes, because you go into the same room as last time, and you go in there, and it's all business. It's business when you go into the jizz factory.
It's not sexual. It's not
sexual.
No.
You're going in there for a job. Blokes walk in.
Yep.
It's not a good time where you go, yes, I get to pull myself.
Yeah.
It's, I'm not a CFA firefighter looking at a bloody forest fire. I'm just there to get the job done. I'm not getting, I'm not fired up about this.
It's
just
not
get the job done.
Because traditionally you would associate wanks with just a good time.
Pleasure.
Yeah, good time.
The wife's gone out or she's at work and, I'm feeling a bit randy.
Yeah, it really it's taking the fun out of it.
Yeah, I might give myself a real old Rogerin here.
Yeah.
So this is more, it's like a job.
Yeah.
You're going in there because you've got to find parking. You've got to be there at a certain time.
Yep.
You've, you got to fill out forms. And I'm like, this is very official.
When you do, I give quite a few urine samples because of my my fucked kidneys, and which I think we've discussed in another episode. But if not, maybe we will at some stage. And you sort of got to fill up to a line with the jizz sample. Do you have to fill, or do you put all of the load in?
Well,
or
you try to put. There is a thing where there's a box where you go, was it a full load? I'm thinking.
Do they use the word load?
No, not load. Was it a
full sample?
Was it a full sample?
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
I'm surprised if they use the word load.
Yeah, they're very blasé at the jizz factory.
Because with a piss sample, it's midstream. So you piss in the toilet.
Yeah, when it's really
piss in
coming out.
and then piss in the little fucking cup.
Yep.
And then you piss back in the toilet. So it's midstream. But a load's a load.
Well,
you're not moving the cup mid-load.
Oh, no, not at 40. Anyway, maybe at 20, where it's fucking hitting the roof and shit like that.
Oh,
maybe you can fucking you got a bucket at 20.
Mate, it's all you could have you could have all the plans in the world set in place. When you're about to ejaculate, all bets are off. You fucking grab, as Pommy Johnson says in that joke, you look like a Thunderbird with strings cut off. You can't. You go weak at the knees. Your arms fucking twist around. Your spine flicks back. It's you're all over the shop.
But it's also not the one where because you don't want to be in there for too long. You don't want to sit, get the feet up, and really you just want to get the job done. So you're going bareback, but you can't use lube or anything like that.
No.
Which I'm not a massive lube guy anyway. For all the Bantitos out there, there you go. There's something you learn.
Don't like the cleanup.
Well, it's sort of just don't really buy lube. Maybe I should.
Not even moisturiser.
Yeah, not much moisturiser. What about yourself?
Maybe
Tam does listen to this. See, I don't have to worry because Kristen doesn't listen.
No, Tam, you got to be careful because a lot of the girls now, they've been doing it for a decade. They've got that moisturiser that's got the tanning, the tanning lotion, and that's one way a man can get caught out. Is just in the middle of winter having a perfectly bronzed penis. So you got to be careful if you're going to use the partner's
tanning
moisturiser, not to bronze up.
So you get in there and they give you the forms.
Yep.
They say, they're very official. They go, all right, here's your forms, fill that out. Here's your little cup,
your
little sample.
Yep.
And Bob's your uncle. Get in there.
And
you can, it's almost like the red light district in Amsterdam. She said, I'll just put the light on so we know there's someone in here.
Well, there'd have to be a fucking lock on the door, wouldn't there?
Well, there's a lock on the door.
You would
that's
really
correct.
want a lock on the door.
And people are going to know that I'm in there because I'm going,
Yep.
Yeah, no, I'm a very quiet comer.
Did you pull the porn out on the phone?
Yeah, porn on the phone.
Yeah,
Because it is literally, I might put it on the Patreon. I did a little, before I did it, I took a video of what the room looks like.
Oh, I'd like to see that.
Yeah, I'll put that on the Patreon because there's and I won't give it away, but there's a little, some bloke is literally he's been in there 5 minutes before me. So it's not there's not posters of Pamela Anderson up there or
Is there
Samantha
anything sexual
Fox.
in the room?
There is nothing sexual unless cupboards get you off.
Okay.
Are you do you like cupboards?
Maybe someone coming out of the cupboard
Maybe.
gets me off.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe like a cabinet maker might, if they're really into their job, they just, look at the...
music?
Nah, no music.
Surely maybe pre-phone.
Well, they had
porn,
magazines.
They might have had magazines.
Magazines.
Jeez,
And I
those
don't know.
magazines would have been a mess.
Oh,
wouldn't
they would have been fucking. It'd be in the end. It'd be like 3 pages because
Yeah, just
85 pages are just stuck together.
yuck.
Yeah, and maybe
old yuck.
pre-COVID they might have had stuff like that, but I don't know.
No.
But now it's just on the phone, and
Yep.
I think I made the mistake the first time. I didn't preload the movie, so I had a bit of time. I had a bit of time early, so I'm sitting in the car outside of school, just looking at porn.
Yep.
No, it wasn't outside the school. It was outside a park.
You'd hate to go into the room 10 minutes in, pop your head out, and have to ask for the Wi-Fi code.
Yeah, I'm out of data.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Can I borrow your phone?
Can I borrow your phone?
Yeah.
I don't think they're doing that.
No.
Because, so I preloaded this video and I thought, all right, we'll go with this. We'll go. And what I've done over the 3, I've sort of mixed it up. I want to give a few different porn stars a few different views.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
No.
so I'm not just sticking to the one.
No,
I'm really mixing it up.
Quite the gentleman.
Yeah, and if you enjoy porn, you're going to like the Patreon there. We had a good chat to Matt O'Neill
Oh, yeah.
on the Patreon. You're going to love that.
But, anyway, let's get back to the story.
Let's get back to it. So, all right. So now I'm in there and I'm conscious of the time. I'm conscious of the time to, get things done. So I sit down. There's a little white sheet that you sit on. I put my bloody hairy ass down there, and I start having a bit of Evan time, and I'm having a look, and things are going all right. I start off okay. I'm starting off all right. Things are going well. Things are ticking along. Just pretend you're a CFA volunteer, and there's a big forest fire going on.
What sort of chair is it?
Well, it's sort of like a
reclining chair.
Nah, it's not reclining. It's like a shitty. I don't know what you. I'll put it on the Patreon, the video.
Yeah, please do.
The video. So things are going all right, and 5 minutes in, I reckon we're in good shape here. We're in good shape. Evo, he's 40 years old, but he's going well. And then I don't know if I just started getting into my own head. I started like struggling a bit. I'm like, not that I've got to worry. Like it was like, but I'm like, I'm really gonna have to work here. It's like you at that CFA gig. I'm really going to have to work here.
It was hard work.
It was hard work.
You were still enjoying it,
but still enjoying it.
It was hard work.
And I'm starting to think I'm under a bit of a time cloud here. I could stay in there for 3 hours if I wanted, but they're like, hey, come on, champ.
You don't want to walk out and there's a queue of 120 people. Yeah.
No, with their little cups. And no, you don't want that. You don't want that. So anyway, I really had to focus. I had to get in my head and go, come on, Evo. You're not pleasuring yourself. You're here for a job. Get the job done. So I ended up changing the video. The video wasn't really working for me.
Okay.
I thought it's a little too nice. I need something a bit dirtier.
Yeah.
So I went a bit. I can't remember what I ended up watching, but I needed a bit of boob wobble, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I
need some natural boobs.
Yeah. Okay.
Because sometimes the fake ones, they're almost too fake.
It's ridiculous. I'm not a big fake boob fan, to be honest.
No, I mean it's sort of
ridiculous.
It's sort of like Groundhog Day because they're just the same.
Seen one, seen them all.
But with like natural boobs, like one could pop up and hit her in the face, or one could go to the left. You're like, where are these things going? It's
just the unpredictability of
natural boobs.
A natural boob.
Yeah.
One might have an inverted nipple. The other one, the nipple will be
coming out here,
just all over the shop. You don't know what you're getting. A real mystery bag.
Yeah, those fake ones, like you could be running a marathon, and they're not even moving. Whereas the natural ones, even with the sports bra, they're like, ooh, left, right. Ooh.
Yeah, yep.
What's going on? So that's what I went for. So we got onto that and we're back on track now.
Good.
All right, that's what we need. We need a bit of how's your father? What's going on here? So got it done. It wasn't one of my better efforts. But I've been off the grog for a couple of weeks. So because I just thought you don't want the dopey sperm.
Yeah.
The second time I did it, I had a few drinks today before. I said, what happens? I'm a bit hungover. What do you do? Oh, well, we go through and we'll pick out the sperm that are eating KFC on the couch. And we'll fucking get rid of those. But
the ones that are trying to fight the other
ones
sperm. What are you looking at, fuckwit?
What are you looking
All right,
at,
mate, I reckon you've had
That's
enough.
my egg, fuckwit.
Yeah. I think you've had enough, mate.
Take
Members night.
Anyway, so got it done, and like I said, I'll post the thing, and things are looking all right, so we'll see what happens there. But so I've done that. And then I've spoken to the lady at the pub. She's not really interested. I'm sort of there. I'm a bit sleepy because I've just come.
Yep.
So anyway, so I've got that. Things are looking well. Kristen's doing her bit, and then I get a message. I get a text message.
Yep.
Because I was going to go see a mate who's in hospital as well. So it's a big day.
Really big day.
You know, you got to come. You got to go to the hospital. You got to run a gig. You got to chat to you got to deal with the pub.
You know whether you're coming or going.
I don't. Well, I was definitely coming. I was coming once, but
now you're going.
Now I'm going without my cup. Anyway, so I get a message from Thorno, and getting a message from the comedian on the day is never great.
It's a bit of a worry.
So 2:30, Chinese dentist. Yep. I get a message from Thorno that says, mate, sorry to do this, but mate, the kids have got gastro. It's gone through me. Mate, I am so bloody sorry, but
I'm shitting fire.
Yep. I'm on the dunny. I got to pull the gig tonight. I'm genuinely sorry to do it to you on the day. And because I was relaxed, I was chilled, I'd just come.
Yep.
I'm like, no stress, man.
Yep.
That's cool. What can you do?
You
can't make him get up there and shit his pants on stage.
Well, one thing I've found since COVID, people are a lot more forgiving about people cancelling because of sickness.
Yes. And also it's easy to drop the COVID card.
Oh,
isn't it?
It's extremely easy, which he didn't. I would have.
He didn't. No, he had gastro. So anyway, so now I'm not dealing with the pup. So I ring Scotty. Scotty, Thorno's pulled out.
I thought you'd just spoken to the pup.
I'd spoken to them, but it's not my gig.
Okay.
So I've got to go to Scotty and go, mate, Thorno can't do the gig. What I'll try and do, I'll try and get a name.
Yeah.
All right. I've got all these bloody numbers, clang, 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 in my phone.
Yep.
So someone has got to be free on a Wednesday night.
Surely.
Come on. So I ring a few. Hughesy, he's in Orange. Dave O'Neill, he's got a gig.
Okay.
Sam Pang, I went to Sam Pang. He's didn't want to know me.
Okay.
I ring Limo. Limo goes, mate.
Yep.
I can hear his kid in the background. I said, mate, any chance doing a gig tonight in Belgrave? He goes, mate, I'm fucking in Bangkok.
Okay, so he's off.
He's off. He said, unless they can fly me business class. I said, I don't think you'll be back for it.
Yep.
Hallier. Text Hallier. Ring Hallier. He doesn't get back for a while.
No.
Adam Rosenbachs. I message him. He goes, mate, I've just landed in Bangkok.
Was he in Bangkok as well?
He was in Bangkok as well.
Jesus.
So, mate, if you're going to try Limo, don't try him because he's just getting a hand crank in Bangkok. I said, I've already tried Limo.
Should have done the gig in Bangkok.
Maybe. It would have gone all right. We had a few options, but Jim Owen's manager. I ring Jim Owen's manager. He's not doing gigs. So I'm under the pump here.
Yeah.
I thought there's no more profile acts. Well, there are, but
I
sort of had to get someone who was sort of who I could call at last minute and was sort of the same vibe as Thorno.
Yeah.
So that's what we needed. So I said, I'm no profile act. So what I did do after ringing about 800 comedians, I said, Siegert.
Cometh the man, cometh the hour.
Oh.
No, cometh the hour, cometh the man.
Cometh the hour, cometh the man.
Cometh the man.
What are you up to tonight, Siegert? This is about 3:30.
I didn't even have to check my diary.
No, he said,
absolutely
I am free as a bird.
Nothing.
I said, well, just hang on because I'm still waiting to hear back from 5 profile comedians.
I said, no, this is a little bit hurtful, but no worries.
No worries, mate. I
said, okay.
So I think my last shot was Hallier. And he said, fuck off, Evo. You're a cockhead. I'm not gigging for you. I'm not going to Belgrave. Even though I love McCorba Tavern, jamming up your ass, mate.
Fair call.
So at about 4:30, I go, Siegert, you're coming in off the bench, buddy. And you said, well, I've got Christmas carols in the park.
Yep.
I'll get there. At what time were you getting there?
I said, I'll get there about 9.
9. And I said, that's perfect.
Yep.
I'll jump up, do a bit. If we have to, we can make it 3 brackets.
Yep.
If you get caught up singing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Kumbaya, my lord.
Kumbaya, Jingle Bells, Jingle Bells, Jingle Bells Rock.
We get it.
We get okay, all right, we get it.
We get it.
All right, so here I am. I've had a big day. I head back to Mornington. I see me mate. No, I don't see me mate. Couldn't get in there. Sorry. So I turn up to Macawba Tavern, 7 p.m. Now, I haven't dealt with the pub since then.
No.
So this is the first time I'm meeting the publican.
Yep.
And I said to, still don't remember her name.
No.
I said, hi, my name's Evan. I'm just setting up.
And I'm going to jump in here. She was one of the prettier girls I've seen in a very long time.
Her phone persona in the morning, I thought she was a 75-year-old battle axe. But I turned up there and I thought, is this the same fucking woman?
She'd be early 30s, Irish, blonde, just cool as a cucumber.
Oh,
just
caramba.
Just a good-looking rooster.
Yeah, well, I turned up there and I said, I'm setting up, and I said, because I'm setting up in front of people who are packed in, ready to see Dave Thornton.
Yeah.
And I said, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but Thorno's fucking on the dunny. He's fucking, and this is after we've already cancelled one gig.
Yeah.
So this is why this is an issue. I said, Thorno's not coming. He's got gastro. And should have seen she goes, why didn't anyone tell me? Like, why?
Yeah.
No one told me. I said, I know. I sort of said to Scotty, I thought we might be able to get a headline act or a profile act. And she goes, why didn't all you had to do was tell me. We still could have cancelled the gig. I'm like, no, we didn't want to cancel the gig. We cancelled it last time. She goes, all right, well, who have you got? I said, yeah, you're just going to rock your socks.
Are you sitting down?
You sit down and chill out. Grip on something tight. I said, Tom Siegert from the Good Banter podcast. She goes, what the fuck's the Good Banter podcast? Who the fuck is Tom Siegert? I said, don't worry.
Suburban football.
What football? I'm Irish, you cockhead.
Yeah.
I'm Irish. That's not. Anyway, so she's not happy.
So I've got to say, I'm not just taking sides because she's drop dead gorgeous.
Yeah.
You guys really went about this the wrong way.
Yes.
There's no doubt about it. She should have been informed.
She should have. But
the headline act was not attending.
Scotty was at another gig. He didn't seem too stressed. But I just thought I'd be able to nail a profile act that would have bought the heat and had a free night off.
You've still got to let her be part of the decision-making process.
I'm not dealing with the pub.
But, yeah, it seems to me like you can't... You seem like you are dealing with the pub. You have dealt with the pub.
Oh, yep.
But when shit got hard, now you're playing with I'm not dealing with the pub card.
It's not my gig.
I know it's not your gig.
I wasn't doing it.
But
I'm not getting paid enough for this, mate.
Did you ask Scotty what he wanted to do?
Well, I said, if I can nail a Hughesy or a Dave O'Neill or a Hallier, that's going to cover it. And we were confident. But then it went down. I said, fuck. I said to Scotty, I said, mate, I've got Tommy. I've got Tom Siegert, the suburban footballer.
Well, we know he's going to put on a good show, but he's not a name.
What we thought, though, was they've already cancelled. People have booked tickets. We should have spoken to the pub.
Even more reason to tell it.
Should have spoken to the pub. But I thought, I don't think that was on me. I thought that might have been on Scotty because it's his gig.
And I think probably maybe what you didn't know, and at a lot of venues we deal with a manager or someone that books might book the entertainment on a Wednesday, and that's their gig. But she was the owner. She's bought the pub.
Her and a beautiful partner, Michael, I think. I remembered his name.
Yeah,
he was hot.
It's their life. This is their baby. They've put their blood, sweat, and tears into this joint. And there's fucking Johnny come latelys like you that all they want is honesty. And
we didn't give them that.
You didn't give them that
Till I got there. Yeah. So all of a sudden she's going, does he even know this other comedian? Does he even know Dave Thornton?
Who
is this guy?
Is there a Dave Thornton? So she's not happy. She rings Scott and abuses Scotty. Fair enough.
Scotty rings you and like, ooh, this is fucking
what's going on
pear-shaped.
there?
Scotty rings me. This is no good. So I'm tense. I'm sweating.
And I've got to say, Scotty runs a tight ship. He does. He's great.
Real tight.
This was a curveball.
This was a. How do I hit that?
Yeah,
it's tough. It's a curveball.
Yep.
Yeah. So, but we thought we didn't want to cancel because it was 4:30 when we found out. So Scotty starts chatting to her. This is over maybe half an hour. So now it's getting to sort of, your 7:45 kind of thing. Show's going to start at 8:30. And the last thing you want is a buzz of Thorno's not coming.
Yeah. And what
I'm making calls. I'm bloody going, the crowd can pick up on that. They can pick up on vibes.
What didn't help the situation, and we only found this at a later date, is that Thornton had a mate going to the show that lives out that way. And Thornton was going to catch up with him. They're going to have dinner.
Yep.
He doesn't see this guy very often. Anyway, so Thornton's rang the bloke and said, "Look, mate, I'm really sorry. I'm shitting through the eye of a needle.
Yeah, it's running down my leg.
Arse like the back end of the Batmobile. I've got to. I won't be attending."
Yeah.
And his mate said, "Oh fuck, no dramas." Rang the pub and said, "Would I be able to get my money back? I'm not going because Thornton's not performing." And she was yet to be told that. So that's the danger of not telling someone.
Yes, that is correct.
Is when they don't like to find out elsewhere. Which
anyway,
not just gigs. I've made that mistake many times in life.
Be honest.
It's a simple rule.
Yep. So Scotty chats to her, chat to you.
Yep.
Now I've got to go. She sort of walked off, and I said it's still going to be a great show. We've got Tom Siegert. We've got the Nelson twins. We've got Evan Hocking. It's going to be big.
She's still pretending she hasn't heard of me, which is cute.
Yeah,
it's cute.
Yeah, she's like, she's playing hard to get.
Yeah.
She's playing hard to get. Oh,
but really, she's going back room going, I can't believe they've got fucking Tom Siegert.
This is great.
This is
Dave Thornton. Who?
Yeah,
I want Tom Siegert in my bed.
He's a
horn
boat.
dog.
Yeah.
He's a dream boat. So she's still playing hard to get, and I go over and I said, all right, this is what we'll do. I think it was a bit of your advice. You had to let them know before the show.
Yeah,
you couldn't drop that bomb after the Nelson twins in the break.
No, you couldn't say.
That's not being honest.
Guys, just so you know, Tom Siegert won't...
just so you know, Dave Thornton
won't be here.
He's a lot shorter now. He's lost a lot of hair.
Yep.
And he's a lot hairier
yep.
than what he used to be. Like what you see on TV, that adds more hair. That adds more sex.
Yeah, this is
sexiness.
This is Dave Thornton.
This is Dave Thornton without all that project makeup on.
Yep.
Yeah, I could have said that.
Yeah. But anyway.
Probably wouldn't have got away with it. So about 15 minutes before the show starts, and she's come around by now because she's starting to realise that Tom Siegert's coming.
Yeah.
So she's worked up. She goes, that's okay. And I just say, it's nothing to do with the pub. It's all to do with me. I'm the fuckwit. And Thorno's shit through the eye of a needle. So 15 minutes in, I go, all right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to kick the show off at 8:30. I just want to say this show is, it might be cursed because unfortunately Thorno's called in sick about an hour and a half ago. So, but don't worry. What we'll do if we're still going to put on a show for you. It was too late to cancel the show. We've still got the Nelson twins, and they're like, who gives a fuck?
Who gives a fuck?
I said, we don't have Thorno, but we've got a great headline act, Tom C. And you should have seen the place erupt.
It's just people.
It was like, have you seen that one where everyone's in the pub and they're watching the big screen?
Like that.
It was like that. Like
just an orgy's broken out.
Mate, people were on their phones going, fucking get tickets.
Get here.
Thorno's not coming. Tom Siegert's coming.
Yep, it's massive.
Mate, you should have seen them pack in. Like they were piled out the
Couples
door.
were making love on the table.
I saw couples banging.
Yep. People were just injecting heroin. It was just it was a scene and a half.
People were snorting coke off strippers' titties. It was
wild.
It was wild. So, but there was still a part of me thinking, this first 10 minutes could be a little fucking.
The gig had to go well.
Ooh, the gig had to go well. We had it was on the line. It was on the chopping block. Me cock was on the block. So, gig starts. The room set up beautifully, and first 10 minutes. Boom, I did about 15, and they were up for it.
Yeah.
They didn't care about Thorno. They knew Siegert was coming. They wanted the Siegert.
Thorno who?
Thorno. Dave Thornton. You've been on the project. No one cares. So, bang, they were up and about. Dave Rose jumped up. The Nelson twins kicked it in the dick. We went to a break. Everyone's buzzing. The owner's buzzing. She's like, I love Tom.
Yeah.
Let's get him on. And
you
run us through your set.
Well, I was getting there late, and there was a little bit of me that said, I'd love to do this gig, but geez, there's a little bit of me that would just love to not turn up and really throw
fuck
fucking
me up.
Evan under the bus. But I haven't really got time to go through my gig. Well, it just went great. It was good fun.
Great.
Went
good
up
fun.
there. It was we had a hoot. Crowd enjoyed it.
Yep.
And it was we all had a
Comedy
ball.
was the real winner, mate.
Yeah, they still haven't just quietly still haven't put the money into the account. So
Well, mate, I've got to sort that out.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing, mate. See, because I'm not dealing with the pub, now I've got to go through Scotty for the money. Whereas if I was dealing with the pub...
No, I don't think the pubs put the money in.
No.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Spoke to Scotty today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so about something else, but that came up and...
Okay, so it could be a little quiet Christmas for us.
Well, it might have been a free gig. I think the kids will still have turkey, but not as much as they were going to have. No.
Surely they've got
trimmings.
to put something in. Oh, because that's the thing we said. We sort of gave them the out. If you watch, we can. Maybe people have gone. That was a good night, but I want discount tickets.
Yeah, that's the danger. You're relying on people being good people when you say, look, well, that's that whole money back guarantee thing.
Yeah.
If you're a cock, you can use the bloody the blender or whatever you see on telly and use it for 12 months and take it back and say, no, I didn't like it.
It was shit.
Yes.
350 smoothies, but it's shit.
So everyone had a ball. It was only $30
Mate,
a ticket.
everyone had a bloody ball,
that was
mate.
great
And that was the great thing. That's the great thing about comedy. Everyone goes, oh, you need a profile act. No, you don't.
No.
You need just two good Bantitos like us.
Putting on a show there.
And the Nelson twins putting on a bloody great show. So we got it done, Tommy. Thanks for saving the day, mate. After
no
ringing
worries.
all those 800 profile acts, I thought, fuck, I'm going to have to call Siegert. You came through the goods, mate.
Always do.
And I think the funniest part was when you did a joke about, maybe, it wasn't about pedophilia or anything. It was your little kid joke. Your kid joke.
Yeah.
About the herpes. And you go, you fucking Dave Thornton wouldn't be telling those jokes.
You don't see that shit on the panel, do you?
You don't see that on the project. So well done, mate. That was
the panel.
the panel. That was a long time ago. But
yeah,
mate, we better wrap this puppy up.
That we do.
What? We'll. Hey, remember the Patreon is kicking off next episode. So this time in a week, Patreon's going to kick off. Jump on that. We'll post the link. We've got 3 great pieces of content up there. We've got an interview with Matt O'Neill. We've got a bonus ep. And we've got good broadcasting, which you are going to love.
Yeah, so through the interviews, it's this guy whose job was basically to remove cum shots and sperm from pornography.
Yeah.
It was
men and women.
So you don't want to miss out on that. So it's an interview with him.
Fuck, it was funny.
He's a good laugh.
It's a good laugh. So jump on the Instagram, get on the YouTube, have a watch on that. The YouTube's bloody spiked. It's gone crazy. Share this round with your mates to the Bantitos on the weekend at the HSD Cricket Club. Thank you so much for coming out. Milne, I hope you're fucking sobered up, mate.
I hope you're...
same with those Bantitos.
It's some fairly loose units.
They'd still be blowing over 0.5, I'd reckon. But
that's
a good time.
That's what it's all about, boys. Just enjoying yourselves.
Yeah, so that's it. So thanks for tuning in. That's another episode 99 of
The Good
Banter.
Good banter. That's a good banter.